Welcome to the Hui Junior Patriot here in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm Amy Wilson at the EQN Sports Desk, driven by Holiday Auto Group, and we get the chance to do a sponsor highlight, the official feed sponsor of the Junior Patriot. So I'm joined by Cory Anderson, the marketing director. Thanks for coming up.
Oh, it's great to be here. I love the Patriot. We've been involved with the Patriot for a very long time. This is a great event for families, not just the kids, but for families.
Yeah, we've done a few interviews over the years. You guys sponsor a lot of different events, and we were actually just visiting about how you were so instrumental in being one of the first breakaway sponsors on a big stage. I think that's so cool. I've always really appreciated that.
Yeah, breakaway's got a special place for me, and we were out at the ranch, the RD Ranch, at a producers meeting for the American, and I want to say it was the third. We were just talking about it off camera, the third American, and Patrick announced we were going to add breakaway roping, and I love to tell this story. And I stood up in front of all my peers, and I said, I want Total Feed's name on that event. And they all laughed. I'm like, you're all going to be sorry. I knew it was going to blow up because I spent so much time on the road listening to young women, and they didn't want to talk about barrel racing. They're like, well, we want a rope. I'm like, really? You want a rope? Yeah, we want a rope. And as they were getting older, they realized the opportunity to rope past college was not there. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is a golden opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were banging down the doors to breakaway rope.
Yeah. Of course, Jackie Crawford is one of your endorsees. I know you do a lot with her, but
yeah.
I hope a lot more people step up in that way because it's so popular. It's such a great event. Fans love it.
Yes.
Of course, all the ladies love having the opportunity to rope, and I'm partial.
Absolutely. And it's an easy sell to the fans because it's very fast. Mm-hmm. Very fast, and you can get through a lot of contestants very quickly. So in this day and age with TikTok and everything with short attention spans, the Western industry needs a fast event for sure.
That's true. That's a good point. Well, let's talk more total feeds. Everyone who has a horse usually has a dog and a goat and cattle and all that stuff. You offer products for everything, don't you?
We do, and we are selling more of the side products. You know, Total Equine is our signature product. It's brought us to the table, but it's amazing how popular our goat feed has become. Mm-hmm. And I get requests for it on the road, and I don't even think about it because it's kind of a niche product. But we still move a lot of Total Equine. There are a lot of horses that are healthy and happy on it right now. That's why we like it.
Yeah,
and that's getting even bigger. We had 1,400 dealers nationwide and in Canada. We're now in Canada at the end of last year, and now we're bringing on Tractor Supply. And that is a slower process, but ultimately there's going to be 2,300 Tractor Supply locations that will have the feed.
That's great news.
And on top of that is Chewy, which is our #1 distributor in the country. So if you have difficulty finding it and you've just got one or two horses, it's the perfect solution where you can get one bag sent by FedEx right to your address.
Yeah, I know visiting with you and your dad, Dr. Harry, at the World Series in Las Vegas, he was talking about Chewy and how impressed he is with those numbers and just the convenience for people.
We never thought it was going to happen, and Chewy came to us. They were just a pet food company originally, and they came to us when they were going to open their equine side because they realized, like we did, people that have dogs, a lot of them have horses too, and they were leaving some money out there, and they noticed our marketing and thought we'd be a good fit while they launched, and we didn't know what it was going to turn into, so we signed the contract, and it started out kind of slow with their rollout, and now they're our biggest distributor. It really blows our mind, but they've filled in all those pockets where people are too far away from a dealer to get it conveniently. Yeah, convenience is huge. And with all that being said, you have a new product coming out that I know you're excited about. Yes, the horse treats. We've been working on Total Equine treats. That has been in the process for a while. My dad really wanted to launch that. Dale Brisby was really pushing us to do that. He for whatever reason, got really excited about it. That's fine with me. So we're going to launch that. We're in the process of onboarding that right now for sale directly online. And that's a little bit of a process, but we hope to have those rolled out by June at the latest.
Okay. Where'd Dale's passion for horse treats come from?
I don't know. I can't second guess that guy because he's one of those people. If you know him personally, he'll just be sitting around one day and something will pop up and like that's what he wants. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing now.
Yeah. Well, I expect it to be huge because it seems like everything he does, turns into a huge success. We've mentioned Dale and Jackie and some others, and I know you do a lot on social media with all of them and some other things. Take us through that, and I know you stay busy with that and travel and obviously the business.
Rodeo Time took over our social media about a year and a half ago, and that forced me in a different direction because I had to get in front of the camera. Now, I do that with you, but I'm usually behind the camera with my dad and other people. But we started doing podcasts, the Total Podcast, and they've become really popular. And now we're doing it on the road. We were just out in the desert at Ty Yost's place for the Art of the Cowgirl. And we sponsored that, and that was an amazing event. And we're out there in the desert in a tent in Wickenburg, Arizona. And according to Cole, we did 20 videos in 4 days. And it was not just the people that we sponsored, our contestants at the Colt Starting, and we sponsor some of the mounted shooters. And we got some ranch rodeo gals sit down with us, but the current Miss Rodeo America. Yeah. Just it kind of snowballed, and so it's really exciting. So we get to put that content out where it's mostly me just listening to people, which is it's super easy for me, and I really enjoy it, but it's become very popular. And now this time of year, March and April, this is the biggest time of year for the horse expos. So I was just in Michigan. I did a podcast with Brandy Lyons, and I'll be in the Ohio Equine Affair. I'll be at Road to the Horse. I'm trying to keep it straight. And I say that because I just came off 2 weeks on the road where I had to tell this in my podcast. I was at the Michigan Horse Affair, got to my hotel room late one night, couldn't remember what room I was in. Cards don't have the numbers. Right. They all look the same, and I had to go to the desk. I'm like, where am I tonight? It was my third hotel and third town in a week. So you know what that's like. Right.
Yeah, a lot of travel, a lot of different events, and I think that's so awesome that across different disciplines, you guys are there providing a great product. And I speak from experience. My horses have been on Total Feeds for I can't even count how many years.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and I always try to remind people to take before and after photos because you'll be very impressed with the difference.
Yeah, if you've got any problems with your horse, please try Total Equine. Give me your worst horse. Give me your hardest keeper. Give me your fattest horse, your thinnest horse, your angriest horse. Whatever the problem is, let me give a try. 30 days with my feed. Try it out. There's no downside risk. You can't colic a horse on this feed, and it couldn't be simpler to feed. It's 4 pounds a day for a 1,000-pound horse. You can feed it to any horse, no matter what condition they're in, no matter what their activity level, no matter what their age. They can all eat it, and you can back me up on this. They'll look like athletes standing still.
Yeah, I know going into summer, at least here in Texas, it's starting to feel like summer. Pam Minnick, I think, was the one who posted a video, and she had made a slushie with cold water and Total Equine for her horses in the summer to try to help them. And I know other people will drop a little handful in a water bucket to help them drink on the road. And so it's interesting because it just is so different from any other feed.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because heat really is a problem. Heat and travel are a problem. We always talk about that little trick, if you will, where if they're not drinking, either at home or on the road, you can put Total Equine in the water. It'll dissolve in a minute, and the flavors the water like Total Equine, and they'll drink the water. But more importantly, the combination of micronutrients that we have in Total Equine plus the Ascophyllum nodosum help with heat stress. The Ascophyllum nodosum, the seaweed that we put in there, has been clinically proven to reduce body temperature under heat stress.
So interesting.
Yeah, it's real science.
Well, I always have fun listening to you and your dad when you break it all down and talk about it. And I know he always gives out his personal cell phone number if anyone has questions or needs information. Of course, their website has all the information you should need. But if people want to learn more, what should they do?
TotalFeeds.com. Check out our social media, our Instagram, our YouTube channel. Watch the Total Podcast. But like Amy said, if you have a bag of Total Equine, my dad's face is on the top, and his cell phone number is on the bottom of the back of the bag, of every bag.
Yeah, that's so impressive.
Call us with questions. go to our website and fill out a form if you would like some information, and we can email you if it's complicated or detailed. We'll get back to you.
Yeah, for sure. We also have to talk about Total People, because my grandma absolutely loves that product, and so do I, and I think anyone who's tried it can attest to how much it helps.
I take it every day. Total People was a formula my dad made actually for his arthritis. So our family is blessed with early onset arthritis. Genetically, we get it young, and it's uncomfortable. And he made this formula, which is basically the vitamin and mineral package of Total Equine, plus the Ascophyllum dosum in a form, in a gel cap that humans can take. Mm-hmm. And I take it every day, or I have to take, ibuprofen or something, because I have very bad joints, just part of what I was born with. But he made that formula, started taking it on the road for himself, and somebody asked him, like, "Doc, what is that?" He's like, "Well, it's these pills I made for myself." Didn't think he was going to sell it, but now we sell quite a bit of it, and you can buy it on Amazon, or you can buy it directly from us at Total Feeds.
Yeah, definitely check it out. I can tell you that that's a great product. You were mentioning rolling in here. There's so many different arenas going on, kids everywhere, families, yes, horses. I mean, there is a lot happening here, and it's exciting to see all the opportunity for youth. Anything else you want to say about being a partner of this great event? Yeah,
and we've been part of the Patriot for years before Equine Network bought them, and we're really proud of this event, and we're also really proud of being partners with Equine Network. They're great partners on multiple events with us. Mm-hmm. But this event is special, not just because it's basically in our backyard, but it fills the Will Rogers Arena with young people. And we were talking about it before we went on the air, how it's not like they're at the kids' table. This is their event. It's all youth event, and you can barely get through this place. They're kids with horses and ropes everywhere. And you made that point earlier. Somebody had told you, I'm seeing kids with ropes in their hands instead of cell phones.
Yeah.
It's a super wholesome, super awesome family event with lots of money, lots of great competition, and it's really the future of our Western world.
Yeah, definitely. There's actually a dummy roping booth right next to us, so we hear a lot of ropes all day long, and it's awesome. Hopefully a lot more breakaway ropers in the works and have the opportunities to come thanks to you guys too. So great stuff.
Let's get them to Fort Worth and compete. The place is wide open for competition. Come try it out. Get hooked.
Yeah.
Become part of the rodeo world. I love it.
Yep. All different age groups, tons of opportunity here at the Hui Junior Patriot. And we're so appreciative of all the sponsors, especially the official feed sponsor, Total Feeds. You can check out their website, totalfeeds.com. Of course, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, they're all over. Safe travels to you, Cory. Thanks so much for all you do. I appreciate it on a personal level. And then, of course, for all the huge events that you sponsor. Very much appreciate Cory Anderson. He's the marketing director. Also, Dr. Harry Anderson. He developed all of this. And I'm sure he's watching and ready to answer his phone, hopefully. So you can give him a call if you have any questions. Thanks so much to Total Feeds. I'm Amy Wilson here at the EQN Sports Desk, driven by Holiday Auto Group.